In tonight's breaking story, Trump just crashed a late-night wedding and instantly regrets it. That's right, this story is just as bizarre as it sounds. How's it going, everybody? Hunter Avalone here with Occupy Democrats. Welcome back to another video. Now, Donald Trump is a complete disaster, and virtually everything he does backfires.
Well, it's an admission that the tariffs were taxes, which the argument that the administration has been making since they got into office was this is going to be a boon for you, and the American public is saying, actually, no, I go to the grocery store and everything is more expensive. I think that the president and the administration at large has had a really bad couple of weeks. There were the electoral losses. On top of it, the waffling on whether he thinks affordability matters or not. And I thought his interview with Laura Ingraham, there were a couple stumbles that have really hurt him, not only on the economic front, dismissing people's concerns, but on H-1B visas, for instance, his Epstein files issue coming up as well. And you see the base of the party, the Marjorie Taylor Greenes of the world, up to the more moderate folks that signed on because they thought that he was going to give them relief at the grocery store, all saying no to this. He's minus 15 on handling the economy at this point. And the Democrats proved that last Tuesday night or 2 Tuesdays ago, that they're more trusted on who can keep your money in your pocket and maybe even get you some more.
Yeah, and we'll get to...
And still it gets worse.
The president claims that Thanksgiving costs are down 25%. I mean, does he know that's not true?
Well, if you look at Walmart and the few places that put out their prices of Thanksgiving baskets.
Wait a minute. I got to stop because the Walmart comparison's like not. I mean, Walmart had a Thanksgiving package last year. They've got a Thanksgiving package this year. The one this year contains much less than what the one last year took. So that's why the price is less. Look, we got a chart here. Last year, it was 21 total products. This year, it's 15. Total number of items in those products was 29% now. 29, now it's 22. There's more generic brand stuff. So, I mean, Thanksgiving, if you're going to the store to buy groceries for Thanksgiving, it's going to be more expensive this year.
I really don't understand where you're going in the sense that Joe Biden gave us 20%
He's not
inflation.
president. Donald Trump's president.
No, and you want us to fix the hole that Joe Biden
I'm
dug
just saying,
right away.
why does the president tell
the
everybody
prices went up so much under Joe Biden, and inflation is way down. Inflation is about half what it was in December. This is something that's being fixed fast, and real incomes are up after dropping about $3,000 under Joe Biden. And so, sure, you could find a few things where the price is higher, but there's a whole bunch of stuff where the price is lower, like gasoline, like
when are we going to get the Republican plan to
You understand that mortgage rates have gone way down, and it's much cheaper to buy a home now than it was when President Trump took office.
Down, right?
Yeah.
So,
And now Trump just crashed a late-night wedding and instantly regrets it. Take a look at this breaking story.
Oh my God.
Eric Metaxas.
Oh my God.
Tonight, President Trump is facing fresh backlash after crashing a private wedding at Mar-a-Lago and turning the moment into an awkward spectacle that embarrassed even his own loyal supporters. The president wandered into the ceremony uninvited and immediately derailed the celebration by shouting about how he might get into heaven. While greeting the bride and groom, Trump spotted right-wing radio host Eric Metaxas and suddenly fixated on him, grabbing his hand and loudly declaring, "This is the guy who's going to get me to heaven." And Metaxas' reaction tells the whole story. In his own caption online, he admitted the moment was uncomfortable. He wrote, "As he walked in, he pointed right at me and joked, 'This is the guy who's going to get me to heaven.' I laughed and told him, 'I'd really like to talk to you about that, but another time.' Truthfully, I would love to have that conversation with him one day, but this wasn't the place." That is a rare moment where even one of Trump's most dedicated cheerleaders is gently signaling the president crossed a line. The backfire is simple. This moment didn't just show Trump's need to make every room, every event, every situation about him. It highlighted the bizarre absurdity of talking about getting into heaven at someone else's wedding reception, and it dragged Metaxas into a situation he clearly didn't want to be part of. Then there is the added irony. The man Trump pointed to as his salvation is not a pastor, not a theologian, not a spiritual leader. Metaxas is the same figure who pushed election conspiracy theories and was accused of punching an anti-Trump protester in the head, yet Trump treated him as some kind of heavenly sponsor. The idea that this man is going to be escorting the president through the pearly gates is laughable on its face. And when you add the context, it gets even worse. Trump is 79 years old and regularly faces questions about his mental sharpness and health. So when he crashes a wedding and starts rambling about heaven, salvation, and who might get him in, it only reinforces growing concerns about his increasingly strange public behavior. The newlyweds didn't ask for this, the guests didn't expect this, and even at the end, the guests all forcibly began clapping as if they were attending a 6-year-old's birthday party. Once again, Trump attempted to make the moment all about himself, and once again, it instantly backfired. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.